I pulled in. Man, I wonder why I get pissed off every day. I pulled in, half the parking lot's empty, yet there's 3 trucks wrapped around the scale. You can't even get into the scale. There's 3 trucks on this side of the scale blocking it. There's a truck backing in beside the scale. The fuel island's of fuel. I couldn't even get on the scale to scale this thing. Come around the corner trying to park. There's 2 trucks sitting in the middle of the aisle with their 4-ways on. This is the Flying J. This is what I expected. The Loves, not the Flying J. The Loves. This is the Flying J. So I come around the corner, try to back into the spot. These 2 trucks are sitting there. There's 50 spots right there. He literally pulled beside an empty spot in the middle of the aisle. He could have just pulled into the spot, moved over 20 feet. 2 of them just sitting there in the middle of the aisle, just with the 4-ways on. Whatever. We got that lumber load off over in New Bethlehem this morning, and I was actually driving over there, but I didn't even make the delivery yet. And they sent me a pre-plan to head over to Sharon after I got unloaded. Sharon, PA, pick up. It says on here coils. I don't know if they mean like slinky coils or if it's just one coil that they're putting this on. It says coils. I don't know what I'm getting. Steel coils of some sort. Slinky coils, maybe a regular coil. Maybe them, what they call split coils. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, I guess. But anyways, they're sending me over there. So I got off, got this load off over here in New Bethlehem. It was a crappy morning, man. That place, it wasn't hard to find, but it was back roads, skinny back roads, places a truck shouldn't be. Like, I turned down the one road and my truck didn't even make the corner. Like, it was, the road was so narrow that whenever I cut the corner, I like went like halfway through the grass. Like, it wasn't possible to make that corner. The road was barely wide enough for my truck to fit on going straight. And then got down to another road and it was even skinnier yet. And like, I'm going down these roads, I'm like, this ain't right. There is no way this is right. And so anyways, we got that off. Kind of crappy day this morning. And then, so now we're heading over to Sharon, PA, picking up these coils, going 700 or 659 or 695 miles, 700 miles to Georgia. Only problem is, I only got like 3.5 hours of drive time on my clock right now. If I get this unloaded, go pick up that load, and then go find a truck stop to shut down, I'm gonna have probably an hour and a half, maybe less than an hour, I don't know, today. I only pick up like 6.5 hours tomorrow. This thing's supposed to deliver on Friday morning. We're gonna have one day to go 700 miles in 6 hours. Ain't gonna happen. So I gotta call Katrina, my DM, and find out what time this delivers. If it's a delivery date, if I can deliver it later in the afternoon. There's no way I'm gonna be there at 7 o'clock on Friday morning. Ain't gonna happen. Maybe 1 o'clock, but not no way at 7 o'clock. So anyways, that's what we got. We're heading over to Sharon to get this loaded up, and then we'll go from there. So here's our 2 coils that we picked up. 2 20,000-pound coils. Got them pretty much centered on the trailer. 5 chains apiece. Ready to throw some tarps on these bad boys. That's what we got. Get these things tarped. Let's go find a place to shut down. 20 minutes later, we got her tarped. All right, 45 minutes later, but who's keeping track? Here it is, all tarped up, using the black tarp, of course. I did put a strap across the back. Looks pretty good. We'll see how she goes down the road. See how many bungees we got to add to it as we go, because they look good sitting still, but once that air hits it, that tells the story whether or not you did a good job of tarping. Looks good sitting here, though. That's what we got. Put my bulkhead at the front and a strap across the front also. Let's head to Ohio. over here in Hubbard, Ohio. Shut down at the Flying J. I need to get fuel. I need to scale this thing. I pulled in. Man, I wonder why I get pissed off every day. I pulled in. Half the parking lot's empty. Yet there's 3 trucks wrapped around the scale. You can't even get into the scale. There's 3 trucks on this side of the scale blocking it. There's a truck backing in beside the scale. The fuel island's of fuel. I couldn't even get on the scale to scale this thing. Come around the corner trying to park. There's 2 trucks sitting in the middle of the aisle with their 4-ways on. This is the Flying J. This is what I expected. The Loves, not the Flying J. The Loves. This is the Flying J. So I come around the corner, try to back into this spot. These 2 trucks are sitting there. There's 50 spots right there. He literally pulled beside an empty spot in the middle of the aisle. He could have just pulled into the spot, moved over 20 feet. 2 of them just sitting there in the middle of the aisle, just with the 4-ways on. Whatever. Like, you can't make this stuff up. And then you wonder why I come in. Oh, man, I don't know. Whatever. We drove 331 miles today. We got that load off up in New Bethlehem. Went and picked them 2 Coils up. You've seen them in the clip before. Got them strapped down. Got them tarped. Heading to Georgia, Marietta, Georgia. So right now I got 51 minutes and I'm doing a post trip. I'm gonna end up with 45 minutes today, and I'm gonna pick up 6 hours and 28 minutes tomorrow. So we're gonna have 7:15 plus a post trip and a pre-trip is gonna make it 6:55, a couple load checks, 6 hours of driving tomorrow. We're gonna have about 6 hours of driving. We might do 300 miles tomorrow. And that'll put us about 450 out or so for Friday morning. We pick up almost 10 on Friday. And whatever we roll over from tomorrow, which won't be much. Running on recaps, I love it. But anyways, after what we pick up tomorrow, we'll be good. We pick up 10 on Friday. We pick up 9.5 on Saturday, 10 on Sunday, 11 on Monday, 4 on Tuesday. That'll be a fun day. 10 on Wednesday, and then 7.5 on Thursday. So after tomorrow, we should be good till next week. I gotta scale this thing. I gotta get fuel. I pulled in here. Every fuel island was full. 3 trucks deep. It's 4 o'clock. And you can't even go on the scale. I gotta scale it and I gotta get fuel. Anyways, whatever. We're gonna take a 10-hour break here in Hubbard. We'll wake up in the morning and start rolling. See how far we get and go from there. We were over here at the Pilot in Georgetown, Kentucky. We drove 350 miles. We drove 350 miles. We left this morning. I wanted to leave pretty early. My alarm went off at like 4:30. But I hit snooze. I was tired. And I know I only had 6 hours of drive anyways. I knew it wasn't going to be a long day to begin with. I don't think I pulled out till like 6:30. Something like that. We still got 379 miles to go tomorrow. So we did 350 miles in 5 hours and 45 minutes. So when we pulled in here and after we got our post trip done, I think we rolled over about 57 minutes. We're picking up 9 hours and 53 minutes tomorrow, plus the 57 I think we're rolling over. It's going to give us about 10 hours and 50 minutes, just under 11 hours tomorrow. And I think we're about, in theory, 379. We should be able to do that in about 6.5 hours, but we got to go through the 2 towns in Tennessee, and I can't think what they are. Knoxville and Chattanooga. And I think we're going to hit one of them dead center. I think we're going to hit Chattanooga like at 8 o'clock if we pull out of here around 4:30 like I want to. And that's rush hour, and it's bad in Chattanooga during rush hour. So we're probably not going to make very good time tomorrow. We're probably going to do it in 6.5. So I'm leaving about 4:30, and my appointment's at 1:30. So I got a little bit of a window there to make up for the traffic I'm potentially going to run into in Knoxville, and I'm definitely going to run into in Chattanooga. But that's what we got. We're going to get this off, get these 2 coils off, tomorrow, and when we get done, we should have about 4 to 5 hours of drive time, depending on how much we lose in Chattanooga and Knoxville. 4 to 5 hours, we should have enough time to go pick up another load for Monday. At least I'm guessing they'll give me a load for Monday. I'd imagine they would. So that's what we got. We'll go from there. I am tired. I don't know. It just hit me. I just got tired. It's not even late. It's like 2:45 in the afternoon. I just got super tired. I can go to sleep right now. So I think it's something to eat. I'm gonna clean my truck up, get rid of some garbage, clean it up a little bit, sweep the floor, go get some food, call it a day, get ready to wake up about 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's what we got. We'll go from there.